Hi, this is Daniel DiTuro. Are you debating the pros and cons of gas versus electric vehicle? In this video, I'll share the differences between electric, gas, and hybrid vehicles, advantages and disadvantages of gas and electric vehicles, and estimating annual gas versus electricity cost. The four major types of consumer vehicles are gasoline, diesel, gas-electric hybrid, and electric. While diesel is more energy efficient than gasoline, about 3% of total auto sales in the U.S. is diesel. The internal combustion gasoline engine accounts for 89% of light vehicle sales. The internal combustion gasoline motor vehicle has been around for over 130 years. After thousands of years, the horseless carriage replaced the horse and mule for transportation. Horses, like all mammals, produce waste products. As humans migrated to cities, horse waste became a serious health hazard. The internal combustion engine replaced one health hazard with another. Even with today's computerized engines, gas engine efficiency is about 30 to 35%. That means for every dollar you spend on gasoline, 60 to 65 cents is waste heat and gases. At 90% efficiency, a vehicle getting 20 miles per gallon would get 60 to 75 miles per gallon. Automakers and politicians point out the high cost of high-efficiency gasoline engines. At $4.50 a gallon, a person driving 10,000 miles a year would save about $1,500 annually on gas alone. It also means fewer trips to the pump, fewer pollutants resulting in cleaner air. Cleaner air reduces respiratory diseases like asthma and COPD. Reducing lung diseases lowers healthcare costs. Auto exhaust is a major source of PM 2.5 particles. PM 2.5 are air particles 2.5 microns or less in width. PM 2.5 particles enter your lungs more easily than larger particles. The trapped particles can cause premature mortality, acute and chronic bronchitis, asthma attacks, respiratory symptoms, restricted activity days, and decreased productivity. The advantages of gas vehicles are lower initial cost, gasoline availability, filling a gas tank in minutes, and long-distance travel. The disadvantages are higher maintenance cost, fluctuating gas prices, risk of gasoline shortages, and air pollution. 100% electric vehicles are not new. They've been around for over 50 years. With low gas prices, less than 50 miles per charge, and no charging stations, they were not popular. They were also very expensive. A few decades ago, the hybrid electric vehicle was introduced. Hybrid electric vehicles have a small battery and gas engine. A hybrid's battery is recharged by the gas engine and braking. City gas mileage can be twice the mileage of gas vehicles. Unlike electric vehicles of the 1980s, new battery technology has increased the range to 200 to 400 miles. Like gasoline vehicles, your driving habits greatly influences driving range. With a range of 200 or more miles, an electric vehicle is ideal for commuting to work or school. A big disadvantage is driving long distances. Filling a 15-gallon fuel tank that's near empty takes less than 10 minutes. Charging an electric vehicle from 20 to 100% can take an hour at a public DC fast charging station. Charging stations may not be available in remote areas. Driving an electric vehicle long distances requires more planning to avoid being stranded with a dead battery. Using the air conditioner and other high-power electrical equipment further reduces the range. While electric vehicles have fewer mechanical parts, they have more electronic parts and software. Maintenance costs are about 25% less due to fewer moving parts, fluids, and lubricants. But insuring an EV can be 25% more than a similar gas vehicle. Higher premiums are due to higher repair and replacement costs. Next to cost, a major consideration is battery range and charging time. Unlike many battery-operated devices, you cannot replace a drained EV battery with a spare battery. Like your laptop and phone, the battery must be recharged. The good news is most electric vehicle batteries can be recharged using a standard 120-volt 15-amp outlet. The bad news is a 15-amp outlet provides 3 to 15 miles per hour of charging time. If you drive 100 or less miles a day, a 120-volt outlet may be all you need to recharge the battery overnight. For longer distances, you may need a 240-volt Level 2 charger. A Level 2 charger can recharge at the rate of up to 80 miles per hour of charging time. Air conditioners, clothes dryers, cooktops, ovens, and water heaters operate at 240 volts. If a 240-volt circuit is not available, the cost of adding one plus the charging station can be several $1,000s. Unlike 120-volt outlets, 240-volt outlets are dedicated to one device. Level 3 commercial charging stations are also known as DC fast charge and supercharging. At 10 miles per minute, a 200-mile charge takes about 20 minutes. Fuel is one of the biggest recurring expenses. Other recurring expenses include insurance, license and registration fees, and maintenance and repairs. 2022 brought significantly higher gasoline prices versus electricity rates. As of May 2023, the average national price of regular gasoline was $3.70 per gallon. Your actual price can be significantly higher or lower. Your annual fuel cost will depend on the number of miles you get per gallon. A fuel-efficient vehicle can save $1,000 a year or more. The national average for electricity is about 15 cents per kilowatt hour. Common electrical terms are amp for current, watt for power, voltage for electric potential, alternating current, and direct current. Your electric company uses kilowatt hours to measure how much electricity you use per month. A device rated 1,000 watts used for 1 hour uses 1 kilowatt hour. A 2,500 watt burner used on high for 1 hour uses 2.5 kilowatt hours, costing about 40 cents at 15 cents per kilowatt hour. EV batteries are rated in kilowatt hours. If a vehicle has a 60 kilowatt hour battery with 20% charge remaining, 80% is 48 kilowatt hours. The cost to charge the battery at home at 15 cents per kilowatt hour is $7.20. That comes to about 4.5 cents per mile. Compared to a gas vehicle getting 25 miles per gallon, the fuel savings is about $1,400 a year. With gas at $5 a gallon and electricity at 25 cents per kilowatt hour, the fuel savings is about $1,500 a year. Fuel cost savings decreases the more you use level 3 charging stations. Depending on the price of gasoline, the cost to recharge a vehicle at level 3 can be about the same, more, or less. Recharging the battery at home provides the biggest annual fuel savings. Whether or not an EV saves money depends on vehicle cost, registration and licensing, insurance premiums, maintenance, and repairs. While an EV means no more trips to the gas station, it may or may not be the right choice depending on your driving habits. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about this video. Thank you for watching.